Hi Caistrology family, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cailin, and on this channel I do pick a card readings and I post monthly horoscopes. Today we're doing something a bit different. This will be messages from your past loved ones, so messages from the other side. This is a timeless reading, so with this timeless tarot reading, any time that you see this video is the right time for you. Now I have 8 different groups here, and you may feel called to pick more than one group. If that's the case, it's completely fine. I've got pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Group 1, I have the black obsidian stone. Group number 2 is selenite. Group number 3 is rose quartz. Group number 4, I have amethyst. Group number 5 is clear quartz crystal, and group 6 is fluorite. Group 7 is amazonite, and my lucky last one is lemon quartz. I'm going to pause the video for a few seconds. Now before we start today, I just want to make sure you guys are completely comfortable and at ease. This reading is going to be emotional for at least some of the groups. I can already feel that really strongly. So please just be comfortable before you start. You can always save this video and come back to it later if you're not in the right headspace or if you're out in public. On another note, just go with your intuition, take a few deep breaths before you choose, and I hope you hear what it is that you need to hear today to bring you comfort and peace. Hi group 1, for those of you who chose the black obsidian, your crystal card for the day is red jasper, take action. All right, I'm gonna see who we've got here with us today. Okay, so we've got Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Death card, Ace of Pentacles, the 9th house, and this, for some of you, this is a father figure or an uncle who has passed, and they were a bit of a know-it-all. And they're here to tell you what they know, what they want you to know. And definitely the first message is that you guys are stagnating with this take action card here and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is saying you're moving too slowly. You are trying to plan too much for things that you can't preempt. You can't see the future, and they're not going to tell you the future. What they're telling you is that there is a gift that's coming in with this Ace of Pentacles card. So there is a new opportunity or some kind of, I'm feeling like miracle energy, which is strange. I don't normally use the term miracle in my readings, but they're saying that you are not moving through this transformation period, which is shown by the Death card. This isn't talking about their death, it's talking about you moving slowly and not moving into the next phase. You're really stuck in this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're worried about the future. You're worried that you don't have enough information to move forward. And with this opposition card, which is here, opposition, complement, duality, dependence, differentiation, objectivity, oscillation, and interaction. Bit of a weird message, but what I'm getting from this is that you're weighing up either 2 options, actually no, several options with the stellium. There's multiple options here, and you're not sure which action to take. But with the 9th house, this is about choosing from your higher self. It's not about having all the tangible answers in front of you. It's about going with what is your true calling and not making decisions based on the tedium. This is going to take a leap of faith for you to take this action, and you need to trust your intuition and trust your higher knowledge. With the black obsidian crystal, you're waiting for insights, you're waiting to see things objectively, but this situation, whatever it is that you need to do, whatever course of action it is that you need to take, you can't think your way out of this one. And I'm feeling like you as an individual watching this, you are wanting to think your way around the situation and get solutions in that respect. Yeah. Okay. Number 10, destiny. So this is Wheel of Fortune energy, group number 1. And this is patience and planning. What this is saying to me, and what this person, this loved one, is here to tell you. And again, you know, it could be a father figure, it could be an uncle. For some of you, this is a beloved teacher or mentor who passed away. It could have been some kind of, you know, like a older brother figure, or like a father figure to you. It could have been someone who's religious in nature if you're involved with the church, or even spiritual in nature. Whoever this person is, they were like a mentor to you, like a guiding light to you. And you know, you used to go to them for their wisdom, for their insight, for their knowledge, and they always had great advice for you guys. I'm getting emotional because I can feel that I can feel their paternal energy towards you. Wow, this is like 5 minutes into the reading. This is going to be a long reading today. They have very loving paternal energy for you, and they only want for you to have the best. And what they are wanting is for you to channel their guidance and their insight and their wisdom. And if you ever feel lost or stuck, they want you to ask them for help and for a sign. Just say their name out loud. You know, if it's dad, uncle, you know, whatever their name was, or if it's not a family member, first name, say their name and say, I'm really stuck with this. Please, can you give me a sign and give me some guidance with this situation? And they will help you. Now, patience and planning is only going to get you so far. They commend you on your efforts with how detailed you have been about advancing in your situation, whether it's a career or achieving a goal or an ambition or a big dream that you have. And they want you to know that it's a part of your destiny. So if you don't have all of the answers right now, group number 1, it's okay, because you don't need to know everything straight away. You don't need to know everything at this moment in time. They are protecting you, they are guiding you, and even if you can't connect with them or feel them, which I feel like for you guys, group number 1, you haven't been able to access your connection to this person who's passed. This black crystal is saying to me that there's a void here, that you feel like you're looking into a void and you're trying to reach out to them, you're trying to reach them, but you know, you just don't know when they show you a sign, is it a sign, or you're reading into things that aren't signs. But you know, meditation is going to help you to connect with this person who has passed. Now, they're saying, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yet again, this is about you, you know, having been moving slowly in the past. It's time to transform. It's time to unveil your gifts, group number 1. You don't need to be an expert to get to where you're going. And I see that with the 9th house. You know, you kind of have this energy where you feel unqualified or underprepared, or as though you need to do more studies or learn more, that you're not yet at the level that you need to be to progress to where it is that you want to go. Not true. Absolutely not the case, group number one. Our next message, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Yeah, you guys are heading towards this transformation indicated by the Death card. You are going to have this huge epiphany or moment of clarity where you finally are able to move through this stuckishness energy and get to the next step. And once you do that, group number one, that is when the Ace of Pentacles will come in. That is when the gift from the universe and from your departed loved one is going to arrive at your doorstep. But first you need to take action and move through the stagnation. And then we have organize for success. Okay, do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. That's funny, that's coming together with the patience and planning. Okay, so the message that I'm getting for you guys is plan as much as you can, organize what you can, and then let the rest unfold. Loosen your grip. You can't control everything. You can only plan for so much. You can only organize so much before you need to let destiny take control of the wheel, okay? You guys are control freaks. Knight of Pentacles, control freak energy. Maybe you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Or if you're not, at the very least, that's the energy that you've been in group number one. Now, lastly, I have your animal totem, and I'm going to read out the description from the handbook. Scorpion, bloody perfect. Scorpion, transformation, Scorpion card, Scorpio season, death and rebirth, transformation. I'm filming this right now during Scorpio season. Even if you see this in like a month or a year or 10 years, I filmed this during Scorpio season. You need to be in the transformation energy, group number one. You're on the precipice of huge change. Allow it to happen. Some of you are Scorpio, sun, moon, and risings as well, and you're resisting going to that next level. I just saw 1111, by the way. I'm going to read this one out. Just bear with me, guys. Okay. Scorpion, passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as there are few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burnt. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free, fierce. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty and forgiveness. For group one, that was your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. If you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Take care and I'll see you next time. Hi, group number two, for those of you who chose the selenite crystal. Start with your crystal card today, which is apophyllite. Stay positive. Okay. I think that's going to be a theme for today. For you guys anyway. All right, let's see who we've got here. We've got the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil card, all reversed. Yeah, positivity is needed. And we've got Pisces, first house, sextile, and retrograde. All right. Some of you have lost your mother, or a female who you were very close to. It could have been a mother figure. It could have been an older sister who raised you, or a female figure who took you under their wing and they were very maternal in nature. And their message for you today is you need to see things more clearly. And the reason that you're not seeing things clearly is because you are stuck in negative thought patterns and self-limiting beliefs. There's a lot of rhetoric going through your mind, which is, I'm not good enough. I could never, achieve my goals or ambitions. That I can't fully come into my power. I don't have the confidence. That's what I'm hearing. And with the first house is you, okay? And it's next to Pisces. You feel lost in yourself and who you are, or you have lost yourself and you're not aware of it. It's one or the other. Please remember group number 2. This is a general reading. So different messages for different people. Some of you will be Aries, some of you will be Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. If that's not you, this is the energy that you're in. And this whole reading is about you either hiding who you truly are, you feeling like you don't know who you are, or you have really gone down a path which is not in alignment with who you actually are and what is aligned to you and what is, going to be in alignment with your highest good. The sextile card, I have integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, and empathy. You guys are empaths. Yeah, you guys are very sensitive, empathic in nature. You pick up a lot of people's energies, indicated by the Pisces card, and that's why you lose yourself. You're losing yourself by hanging around people and being around people who aren't good for you. Group number 2, and mum or big sister or this older female energy in your life, they're here to help you get back on track, and they're taking you in their arms. They're giving you a big hug and a big kiss. Sorry. This energy is like really emotional. Stay positive, group number 2. Stay positive because they're here and they're with you. And you're actually really, you're connected to their energy. You've chosen the selenite crystal, obviously. And this crystal reminds me of the moon because it's luminescent. You can't really see it. As in you can't see through it. And that's the moon energy, group number 2. You can't see clearly. But you're actually waking up to your intuition. So the fact that I have the moon card reversed is telling me that you're actually starting to see things more clearly and for what they are. And the fact that you're even here, doing this pick a card reading says to me that you're getting in touch with your intuition. And I think for a lot of you, this is your first time watching a reading like this. And if that's the case, welcome, and good on you guys for broadening your mind and doing something that's out of your comfort zone. I feel like you guys feeling uncomfortable watching this reading, it's maybe a little too accurate, a little too spot on, but this person who passed away, they were very spiritual in nature. And if they were with you right now, they would say to you, dive in, get absorbed in this stuff. The answers that you're seeking are within, it's inside you, but you can find it through tarot. You can find it through astrology. You know, you're looking for answers everywhere. And with this retrograde card, you are in this backwards energy where, you know, you keep looking back, you keep thinking about what you could have done differently, or who you used to be, or the mistakes that you've made in the past. And that's making you struggle to actually, again, stay positive and to move forward. And you're wondering, you know, am I actually moving forward, or am I stuck in a loop? Will fortune reverse? Do you feel like you're, you know, in a tumble dryer, just going around and around, and every time you try to claw your way back up, something, you know, pulls the rug from beneath you, and this is like totally baffling and you know, it's like discombobulating. You're just like all over the place with this energy. But you know, good things are coming your way, group number 2. It's funny because I'm filming this reading today on the day that retrograde ends, right? 3rd of November 2020, retrograde's over. Retrograde card. You're coming out of this like topsy-turvy, upside down world, and things are going to become more clear to you with this moon reversed energy. And with the devil being reversed, I like to see the devil reversed instead of upright, because this is the energy that you have been in the past, in the retrograde period. I know you maybe, you know, you weren't going through retrograde just recently, but you know, time is fluid. So I want you to ignore time for just a moment, group number 2, and just bear with me, because in the past, you couldn't see things clearly and you were your own worst enemy. Yes, you are still very critical of yourself, and you need to cut that out, group number 2. But it's reversing, it's retrograding, you're turning that around. This reading, I feel like it's going to be really profound for a lot of you. Like I said, I feel like it's your first time, not just to Caistrology, it's your first time doing a pick a card reading, or at the very least, it's the first time that you have ever watched a video of this nature. And I know that it's like, it's enlightening, but it's also kind of scary, and I get it. Temptation. And this card, it's funny, I was like, I don't even remember if it was upside down or not, but this is also the devil card, and it was just turning in my hands. Honestly, guys, this is a huge sign. Obstacles are being removed. Big sister or mum here is, or mother energy, maternal energy is removing obstacles for you. She's helping you. She's helping you kick certain addictions. She's helping you release self-limiting behavior and speech from your everyday, you know, internal dialogue. Protection guardian, she's here to protect you. Drop your shields. This card was upside down. She's protecting you, group number 2, but she's telling you to let her in. You guys, you were close with her, but you know, I feel like it's not like every day you're sitting there talking to her up there and getting her advice, but you still feel her around, and that's what's drawn you to this reading and to this deck in particular. Drop your shields, protection guardian. Okay, see things clearly, let her in, she's going to help you. The more you let her in, the more you talk to her, the more she's going to help you. Now, we've also got new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, the devil card, the temptation card, they're both my Capricorn cards, and this is Capricorn energy. New moon in Cap. Your hard work is paying off. A lot of you are Capricorn sun, moon, and risings, or the person who's passed away was a Capricorn or Saturnian in nature. If that's not the case, the energy of her was that she was, you know, she was very like structured and organized, but there was this spiritual part to her, which, you know, not everyone got to see. Her advice: attracting, not chasing. All right. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fear's underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Yes, you guys, you need to stop chasing who it is that you think that you need to become, and let that energy come back to you. If it's something that you used to enjoy doing, if it's painting or art or music or reading or journaling or, you know, creating stuff on the computer. I don't know why I said that. Whatever it is You guys, you need to get back in touch with what it was like when you were a child. The moon card, this is that childlike energy where it's asking you to have the positivity of a child. She's asking you to go back to what you were like as a child, with that sparkle in your eye and with that excitability and that energy and that, you know, joie de vivre, that like lust for life. Where's it gone, group number 2? You guys used to have that. You used to have that. First house, energy, Ram, Aries, go-getter, excitable, childlike, Pisces, whimsical, musical, artistic, gifted, talented. This is all still here for you, group number 2. Access it. Why have you shut the book on your drawings? Why have you stopped painting? Why have you stopped creating music? Why? I feel like I'm not even saying this. Like, someone is making me say these things to you guys, and it's her, you know. She just wants to see you as happy as you were as a child, and that's still inside you, and that's what has been locked away in this prison of your own mind, group number 2. You can get back there. You can get back to being joyful and positive and happy. Now, lastly, I have your animal totem card, and I'm going to read out the description in the handbook. Gazelle. How beautiful. Okay. Gazelle, gazelle. Heightened awareness and ability. Vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, and good food. Doesn't that sound like maternal energy? Cozy home and good food. Make her favorite dish that she used to make for you, or favorite, you know, cookies or bickies or dessert. Just and put on her favorite movie and couple that with the food, and just get back in touch with, you know, that maternal energy, because you getting in touch with that will allow her, your loved one who has passed, to nurture you back into the state of childlike joy. Okay, group number 2, if you enjoyed this reading, please give the video a like. If you would like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and take care, group number 2. Hi, group 3, for those of you who chose the rose quartz crystal. I haven't seen the cards yet, but what I can tell you is that more cards jumped out for this group than any other group. So there will be more messages for you guys, group number 3, and this reading will go for a little bit longer. Your crystal card, garnet. Ignite your passion. Okay, let's see who's here today. 9 of Cups reversed, the Fool, Ace of Wands reversed, yeah, 8 of Pentacles, 7th house, 10th house. That's interesting. Some of you have lost a spouse, or a very, very, very close friend, and they helped you with your career, like a lot. Even though the 10th house can be father figure energy, maybe your spouse was a bit older than you, or there was an age gap between you. Once again, I just want to say this is a general reading, so different messages for different people. But yeah, some of you, this is like a really, really close friend, like your best friend. And for some of you, yeah, you've lost either a spouse or your life partner, and they were very invested in your career. They helped you so much. Maybe you met them at work. For some of you, that will be the case. And, you know, you're a bit lost at the moment, aren't you? Group number 3. You're lost when it comes to your career and starting something new and taking a leap of faith. With ignite your passion here, you've kind of lost your passion and your spark and your, you know, that knowledge as to why it is that you're doing what you're doing. Why am I in this career? Why am I in this job? Or if it's something that you've already started, it's like you've kind of, you're working on it in incredible detail. Group number 3, as shown by the 8 of Pentacles card. You are enjoying the meticulousness of it. You are enjoying the actual coursework and upscaling your skills and your talents. And there's a new opportunity here for you, but you are not sure that you have the passion and that you have what it takes to actually do this new job or take this risk with career and do it well. And you're worried that it's too good to be true. And with the 9 of Cups reversed, it's like, that talks about wish fulfillment. And with it being reversed, you're worried that it's not going to fulfill your wishes. Now with the Trine card, we have fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, intelligence. This card was reversed. So you're worried that you are not talented enough. You're working on your talent and it is coming easily to you, but you're starting to feel like you don't have the energy to keep up with the demands of what this new career or this new venture will entail. And your best friend or your life partner who you've lost is saying you do have the passion, you've just misplaced it. It's not that you're over it. It's not that you, you know, are not suited for this new career or this new opportunity. You're very much suited. You do have the knowledge and the skills and the ability to do it well. And they want you to take this new opportunity. They want you to take the leap of faith. The Fool card is upright, group number 3. You know, with 9 of cards being reversed, wish fulfillment, it will be totally fulfilling to you, group number 3. This will completely satisfy all of your emotional needs when it comes to getting satisfaction out of a job. But, you know, ignite your passion, rediscover the reason that you even started this course of action. They want you to know that if they were here, they'd give you a kick up the bum. They're like, I would help you. I would like do the resume or the application with you. I would get you back on track and give you like a pep talk. I feel like this person was quite ambitious and fiery in nature. I get very Ace of Wands energy from them. Maybe they were a fire sign. They could have been an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, they just had this like pep in their step and this get up and go. And yeah, they want to give you that. They want to give you their get up and go so that you can bloody get up and go. Moving along, obstacles and challenges. Okay, yeah, the obstacles and challenges are all up here. You don't have challenges on paper. It's just like working through your own issues and working through your ego. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. They're giving you signs, group 3. You're ignoring those signs. It's like they want to shake your shoulders. They're like, I'm here. Why aren't you listening? But you're here now, so that's all that matters. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Their advice is that that's the best way for you to ascertain what the next step you should be taking is, because you're a bit stuck. You're a bit like, I don't know how to proceed. I don't know how to go forward. But, they're going to give you intuitive messages, and they're going to give you these messages in the form of dreams. Pisces, dream realm, moon, intuition, moon energies, the dream realm. I feel like some of you have had some interesting dreams lately and you've been trying to make sense of them, and that's them. Love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved by them. Allow them to help you. You chose rose quartz for a reason, group number 3. And, I didn't know what cards were going to come out. I just said group number 3 is rose quartz, and then the cards came out as they did. So, for some of you, it's not just career, it's moving on and allowing other people to enter your life. It could be love, it could be friends. You've closed off your heart chakra, and doing that has numbed your sense of feeling when it comes to everything. Love, friendship, career, what the right course of action is, how to discern when there's an intuitive message coming through. You need to open your heart chakra back up, group number 3. That's what they want you to do. It's okay to let love in. It's okay to have a new life partner or to have a new best friend. You are not dishonoring their memory by calling someone else in your life my best friend. It's not like you're doing them a disservice, or that they will be upset, or that title of best friend, lover, spouse, husband, wife, life partner, that's not just reserved for them. They know how you feel about them, group number 3. They're not judging you for your new partner. They are not judging you for the new people that you've let into your life. They're asking you, why are you not letting these people into your life? There's some great people around you, group number 3. They're knocking on your door. They're trying to get you to drop your guard and let them in. They want you. They want you to let these new people into your life because they will help you. They will help you achieve your goals and your ambitions, group number 3. Angel card advice. Detox your friendships. Okay. They're also saying there's some crappy people hanging around you. Do away with them, cut them loose so that you can let in these new people into your life, this new energy into your life. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yeah, that end part is what I'm really picking up on. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. That's what this loved one was to you. They were generous, they were inspiring, and they were supportive. And they want you to know that, they know they were 1 in a million and that they were pretty great. But they also want you to know that there are other great people out there and that you need to really, in some respects, yes, detox the friendships that are no longer serving you, but don't over purify it. Don't cut people out because you think that they're toxic. There's some relationships and there's some friendships here that you are not seeing clearly with the moon energy. A couple of them have slipped up. a couple of friends have really slipped up with you guys, group number 3, but your loved one wants you to know that everyone slips up and that you can't just cut people off because they made one mistake. And they do want you to be discerning, and you know who's deserving of a second chance and who isn't. Raise or promotion, yeah, they're helping you with your career. Look at that. Raise or promotion, 10th house, the full, new opportunity, Ace of Wands reversed. Get excited about this new opportunity. They want you to get excited, like they would be excited. Raise or promotion, congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay, keep your passion ignited, keep up the good work. They want to offer you a massive congratulations for all that you've achieved thus far. Now lastly, group number 3, I like to end with an animal totem and then I read out that energy. Elephant. Okay, let me grab the handbook. I love the elephant card. I just love elephants in general. Open it straight to the page. Unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one pointed focus, just like the Ace of Wands. Generous, once again generous and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. Group number 3, if you enjoyed this reading today, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you received some answers and messages that you've been waiting for. And if you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Otherwise, take care, group number 3. Hi, group 4, for those of you who chose the amethyst crystal. I'll start off with your crystal card. Fluorite, find peace within. Okay. Let's see who's here today. Some of you have lost an older brother or a male friend or a cousin, and a male friend was like a brother to you, blood brother, really, really close. Yeah, moon, I've got the moon card here. This person, they were like family to you, and they had your back so much. Capricorn energy, I just get this like this feeling that you guys were so tight. This was like, honestly, they were like your best friend, your brother, cousin, or best friend that was like a brother. They were beyond best friend, that you were so close to them. And they're telling you it's time to move on. Wow, this is like really emotional. The other readings that I've done so far hasn't hit me like this. Find peace, group 4. Group 4. This is a general reading, so this message won't be for everyone, but they forgive you and they say that there's nothing to forgive. Some of you had words right before they passed. There was an argument or a disagreement. Even if it wasn't a huge argument, you guys weren't seeing eye to eye on something. There was something that came between you. For some of you, what didn't have to be a big deal. I feel like it was really stupid. It was really stupid, the argument, and you guys, group 4, you can't even believe that you had these words with, I'm gonna call them your brother, even though it's not for all of you, I'm just gonna call them your brother. You had words with them and it was so stupid, it was such a stupid argument, and you keep beating yourself up again and again and again. You're like, how could that have been the last thing that I said to them? Why was I so affected or bothered by that? It's so stupid. You know, if you knew that that was the last time that you were going to ever speak to them again, then of course you wouldn't have said that. They forgive you. They say that there's nothing to forgive. Transition, letting go, forgiveness. They're actually saying that you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for how things ended, all those moments right before it ended. Some of you didn't get a chance to say what it is that you wanted to say to them. Some of you didn't make it to the hospital. Some of you were like this close to getting that last conversation, and it's okay, because anything that you tell them, they can hear you. They hear it all. They know that you would have been there if you could have. Again, this is a general reading. This isn't going to be for everyone. Group number 4, not all of you will have had this same scenario or instance right before the moment of passing, but for a lot of you, that's the case. Okay. Yeah. Release the old and rest. Let it go. Find peace. When you see crows or ravens, that's them. Whether that's, you know, one single crow or a murder of crows, that's them looking down on you, saying, hey brother, I'm still here. You can't get rid of me yet. They're still here. Choose wisely. Look at that. Look at these birds. They're saying that there's many different directions that you can take, but the only way to move on is to take that first step. Honestly, you could choose any direction, is what they're saying. You have many options, you have many choices. The only choice that you can't afford to make is to stay exactly where you are, which is rooted in your grief and in your pain. You can move on. You can move up. Are you going to let new people and opportunities into your life, or are you going to keep yourself closed off to new opportunities and new experiences? They know that you can't replace them. They're not expecting you to do that. It's okay to have that close of a connection with a new friend in your life or someone else who's already in your life. Supermoon, emotions are running high. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, group 4. I know some of you, you're going to be crying when you're watching this, but it's okay. They want you to be in touch with your emotions. With the Hermit being reversed, you're not accessing this grief. You're not getting to the root of the emotions, which are also shown by the moon. They, with the Emperor card reversed, this is you experiencing anger and rage, but it's coming out. It's not coming out the right way. It's not coming out into an outlet which is productive. You know, this pain that you feel, you can create music with it. You can create art with it. You can help someone else who's going through a similar situation. Getting angry and not letting anyone in to the situation is not going to solve anything. It's not going to make you feel any better. With this Capricorn energy, this is showing me that you were closed off. You're closed off to your feelings. You've got your walls right up. I feel like this person that has passed, this was the only person you could truly open up to. It's the only person that you went to talk about feelings and emotions, because they just had that way where it was like, they're like, we're good, like, you can tell me anything, I'm not going to judge you. They want you to know that there are other people around you at this time who can help you with your grief, but first you need to admit that you're feeling that way. Find your peace. Group number 4. That's what your brother wants. He wants you to find peace. Your Angels of Abundance card is take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you're ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. As soon as you lift the lid on your emotions and you let the floodgates open, new opportunities are going to come your way. If you felt like you haven't had these opportunities because you've been looking at the past, you've been feeling regret, like nostalgia and regret, you know, getting in touch with your emotions is what is going to allow love and opportunity into your life. Now, your animal totem is the panther. Okay, I'm going to read out the handbook description for this one. Well, I do it for all of them. Panther. Okay. Annihilation of the unnecessary. Purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. Get rid of the unnecessary ego. Group 4. That's what's holding you back. Ego and regret. But you can get rid of it. This reading is all about finding your peace and moving on with your life. Well, group 4, if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Take care, group number 4, and I'll see you next time. Hi, group 5, for those of you who chose the clear quartz crystal. I'll start off with your crystal action card today. Bloodstone. Get up, get moving. Wow. Whoever's here, they're really direct, aren't they? There was no filter with this person. Can already feel it. And even with the clear quartz, their motto in life was, you know, speak clearly and there'll be no confusion. They don't mince words, this person. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, you lost a younger sister or a younger female cousin or a young girl in your life who you nurtured and who you were like you helped her become the woman that she grew up into, and she died too soon, and I'm really sorry for that. She was like this little ball of energy and love and sharp wit and she always had to have the last word. But the two of you were very devoted to one another. And you're still absolutely heartbroken over this. There's a sword right through your heart. But she wants you to get up and get moving. That's what she would have done. That's what she's saying. She's like, if the roles were reversed, I'd be up there and out of there, and life's too short. That's her message for you guys. Life is too short for you to be clinging on to the past and for you to be stuck in this heartbreak. And she's here to help you to move on and cut off unnecessary baggage. She was like a little whippersnapper, just full of energy, very, very excitable. She always had something funny and interesting to say, and she always kept everyone on their toes. Prosperity begins. This card was reversed. Group number 4. There's an ending taking place for you with this 10 of Swords energy and with the 3 of Swords. You are saying goodbye to the heartbreak that you've been feeling, and it's not just her. You lost more than one person in very quick succession. The other person hasn't revealed themselves yet. They could have been in the same family, or they were acquainted and they knew one another. And they're up there together. They're friends. They're happy. There's an ending taking place. Group number 5. Sorry, have I been calling you group number 4? Group number 5, there's an ending taking place, and that ending is your heartbreak. You can let people in now. They want you to keep making friends. Some of you want to start a family, like you and your partner, and some of you have been struggling to start a family, and they want you to know that it's actually your psychological grief that's the reason. They're not blaming you. It's not your fault, but it's not medical. It's you being stuck in this pain and in this grief of having lost someone in your life that you were close to, that might have been like a child to you, or you just, how you remember them is in this childlike energy. but you are ending that chapter of turmoil and pain and grief. And I even forgot about this card while I was talking, but look, the tree of life, planting the seed. This is like hands over the stomach and the seed is like in the womb. Some of you are pregnant now and you don't know it yet, or you're about to be, and they just want you to know that they're here for you. They're here for you on this journey, group number 5. And for those of you that this does pertain to, please remember this is a general reading, so there's different messages for different people. Some of you won't be starting a family, but for those of you who are wanting to do that, it's all going to work out fine, and it's all going to be great. We've got nurture here. You're going to be great parents. We've got devotion here. You will show that same nurturing energy and that same devotion that you showed towards your loved ones, because there's 2 people here. You're going to have that energy, and you're going to be an amazing parents together, you and your partner. I have that like family feeling from it. Mountains, stand your ground. Be grounded is what I would like to reinterpret this as. You need to be more grounded and be more in touch with Mother Nature and Mother Earth. Because for those of you who are women in this, whoever's watching who's female, or who is going to carry the pregnancy to full term, you need to be grounded, because a lot of you are living in here and living up here, and that's what has caused some of these issues. Full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Meditate to get yourself grounded. Yes, spirituality is amazing, of course, but don't forget to live in the present moment and to live your life as it's unfolding. Because, a lot of you are just, stuck in the grief, but also stuck in the headspace, stuck in your headspace. You're not thinking clearly. Where this person was thinking really clearly, you are not. Your mind is clouded, your judgment is clouded. But that's not to say that you can't get that clarity. Make sure you're meditating a lot, and if you have clear quartz crystal, this is a crystal that you really need at this time. And bloodstone, get up, get moving. Remember to exercise. That's another message that I'm hearing. I know some of you have been in lockdown, in restrictions, but she's saying that's no excuse, and that you can do a workout at home. Even if you have like the little weights, I feel like some of you have little weights at home, you can do that. There's at-home workouts you can do for those of you who do want to get pregnant. You need to get your body in order. That's what I'm hearing here. Now, angels of abundance. Clean energy food. Wow. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. It's not just about the exercise, group number 5. It's also about eating well and being careful about what you put into your body. For some of you, you haven't been nurturing your body. And again, not all of you are trying to start a family here. And for those of you who are not trying to start a family, this is about nurturing you and practicing self-love and self-care, and being very mindful about what it is that you're ingesting. Is it too much alcohol? Is it drugs? Are you not eating as healthily as you normally should? Some of you have food allergies and you're just blatantly ignoring them, and it's making things worse. That's another random message that I heard. And lastly, group number 5, the animal totem is the elk. I'm just going to read out that card description. Elk. Such a funny word, elk. Elk. Sounds weird the more I say it. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Yeah, some of you definitely have family on your mind. The great elk represents the earth. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. Stop worrying that you guys aren't going to be good parents or that you're not going to be a good parent, because it's completely untrue. The world needs more elk energy, you guys. When in balance, supportive, kind, and consistent. When out of balance, pretentious, high, and mighty. To bring into balance, eat and drink more consciously. Enough said. I have nothing more to add. All right, group 5. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Hi, group 6, for those of you who chose my fluorite crystal. I'm going to start off with your crystal action card. Turquoise, prioritize your health. Okay. Let's see who is here. I'm getting grandmother energy, or an ancestor in your family. Female ancestor. It doesn't have to be a grandma. It could have been like a great grandma or great grandma, or even an auntie who played a grandmother role. But I'm feeling like she was very much the matriarch of the family. And for some of you, this person passed away before you were even born. And it doesn't have to be like right before you were born, or it could even be someone who was many generations older. And for some reason, for those of you who haven't met this individual, remember it's a general reading, guys. For those of you who have not met this individual, for some reason, you've always felt very connected to her energy, and she's here. She's here. She's got messages for you. First message, again, prioritize your health. And, you know, you have some health concern that you're not telling people about. For some of you, it could be something that's not really a big deal, and you're really worried about it. You're really worried about this health concern, but you haven't gone and gotten diagnosed. You haven't told anyone. But it doesn't have to be a big thing. I'm not saying that, you know, you have some devastating diagnosis or ailment or illness. The message that I'm getting is to share this burden with someone, to go and see a doctor, and to tell a close loved one what it is that you're worried about. For those of you who have received a diagnosis, okay, so you've already been to a doctor, you already know that you have something. You're hiding it from people. You're hiding it from your closest loved ones, because you don't want them to go through the grief that you experienced when you watched someone else pass away, which was not necessarily long and drawn out. It was more like you watched them deteriorate. It could have been something that happened really quickly, or it could have been something that happened over a long period of time. But your experience with dealing with someone who is sick is what is preventing you from sharing your diagnosis and what you're going through. And that's one half of you. For the other half who have not gone to the doctor yet, it's because you are worried about the outcome. Now, I'm not talking about the outcome here. I'm talking about actually seeing the medical specialist or doctor or the person that you need to see to get clarity on your situation. You need to go and get clarity on your situation, and you need to tell that close loved one in your life, or your family, or your partner. Some of you are keeping this from your life partner, some of you are keeping this from your spouse. You need to share it with them so that they can help you. And if they offer to come with you to the doctor, let them. This grandmother, I'm going to say grandmother energy, even though it might not be a grandmother. This grandmother figure is telling you to band together with your family. And if you're not close with your family, there is one or two really close friends who are like your best friends that you consider family. They're asking you to lean on them for support, because they are there to help you and to support you. And a problem shared is a problem halved. Now, I've got waxing gibbous and waxing crescent. Alignment, refinement, nurture, patience, evolution, inspiration, creativity, growth, accomplishments, learning. So the other part of this message, which is completely random and different, is that you guys are on the precipice of some huge accomplishment. There's something that you've been working on really hard, and you're almost there. You've really had to channel the Taurus energy. You've really had to work practically and be dependable and reliable. And some of you have been working on something for years, and it's very ready. It's very nearly ready for release. Victory and success. Yeah, that's the same card. This is an oracle deck. This is a like a classic tarot deck. It's not the Rider-Waite, but anyway, these cards are the same. Victory and success. Victory and success. You need to celebrate your successes. Group number 6. Look at that alignment. 666. 6. The number 6. Keep saying 6. The number 6 is about harmony and balance. You need to bring yourself back into balance. You need to celebrate your success and celebrate your victories. And that's what grandmother energy, this grandmother figure, wants you to know, that you've done a great job. Yes, you might be like right at the end of taking that next step. Some of you've already taken that step. But congratulations is what they're saying. Well done. It's a job well done. Stargazer, set your sights higher. All right. Some of you are feeling like, oh, like I've done a good job. Like, yeah, I can leave it here. No. Grandma energy is saying, you can go beyond this. You can set your sights higher. You can achieve more than your wildest dreams. Whatever you've set your goal at, double it, triple it, because you can get there, and she's going to help you get there. You will achieve victory. You will achieve success. Stop doubting your capabilities, group number 6. She wants to know why you doubt yourself when you're hearing all this feedback. Some of you have already launched something. Some of you have already brought a creative project into the public, or released it online, or presented something like a presentation, or something that you've created. You've already done it, and you're getting all this praise from people, and you're still not giving yourself the pat on the back. You're still not giving yourself props for a job well done. Why? That's what I'm hearing. Why? Go and have that nice evening out. Go and buy yourself that nice pair of shoes or that handbag. Why aren't you treating yourself? Why aren't you indulging in this Taurian, luxurious, all five senses, sensual delights? Like, why aren't you rewarding your success and your achievement? She's saying, stop being a penny pincher. Wow, that word I don't even use that term. Stop being a penny pincher. Stop, saving your money for a rainy day. This is the rainy day, guys. Like, go and reward yourself. Go and treat yourself. You're not poor. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, you're not poor. Why are you acting like you're poor and that you can't afford to indulge yourself when you've done such a great job and when you've worked so hard? Next, energies. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. That's so wild, guys. 4 days ago, it was a blue moon. You have worked really hard. We only see blue moons, every 2 or 3 years. And I feel like for some of you, you've been working that amount of time to bring your creative work into the light or bring it into fruition, or you've been working hard for that promotion. And, it doesn't have to be 2 or 3 years. For some of you, this has happened in very quick succession. But this energy here is saying, you are good enough. You're good enough. I've got this card in one of my previous pick a card readings, and I've got Moon in Virgo. So when I see this card, it's like I'm shouting at myself. But seriously, guys, you guys are good enough. You guys have done a good job. You deserve all of the luxuries and delights that you want to indulge in. Don't be a miser. Don't be stingy with yourself. You're very generous. You guys are very generous with absolutely everyone around you. You give yourself wholly and freely. You are of service to other people. Full moon in Virgo energy. Some of you are Virgo sun, moon, or risings, or you have Virgo-ish tendencies. And, grandma energy here is saying, why do you give of yourself to others so generously and freely and warmly, and you don't offer yourself that same consideration? She's saying, stop it and start being nice to yourself. Angels of abundance energy. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. What this card is actually saying is, you've given so much to others, to organizations, whether it's a donation to an organization or whether that's you donating your expertise or your time freely, it's boomeranging back around group number 6. You just need to open your arms and say, yes, I accept this. Yes, I accept the support from my family. I accept the support from my friends. I accept love, and I accept everything that I have worked so hard to achieve. I deserve to reap the fruits of my labor, because you do. Some of you don't like accepting help from other people. This is Virgo energy. If you want something done right, do it yourself. No, that's not the case. You guys, you need help. You need support from your loved ones, and you need to acknowledge a good job well done. Your animal energy, animal totem card, which I'll finish on, is buffalo. Yeah, this, I'm going to read it out to you, but this is definitely about what I talked about at the beginning. And you know what's funny? Taurus rules bovine creatures, right? Cattle, cows, bulls, and buffalo is definitely in the same category, of course. And look at that color composition there. Look at how it complements. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Sorry, I've gotta move on to the next one. buffalo. It's not in order. It's not in alphabetical order, and that's why this is Struggle Town. Okay, yes. Buffalo. Grounded yet heavenly. Practical yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, trusting, pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer and bhakti. I'll have to look that up. I think that might be something to do with yoga. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Group 7, for those of you who've chosen the Amazonite crystal. I'll start off with your crystal daily action card. Iolite. Shift your money mindset. Interesting note to start on. All right, let's see who's here today. For some of you, this is your paternal grandmother. And for some of you, this is your maternal grandfather. So to clarify, either your mother's father or your dad's mother. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, just rewind. And they had Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising in their chart, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising in their chart. And they have so many messages for you, and this is all about getting in touch with your intuition, group number 7, because I have the 12th house card here, which rules Pisces, and it's ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. And I have the High Priestess, which is reversed, and I have the Hierophant, which is reversed. So you guys aren't following your intuition, and that is what Grandma and Grandpa want to help you with, because they have a lot of wisdom and guidance for you. And these guys, they always told you exactly what was on their mind. You always knew where you stood with Grandma, and you certainly always knew where you stood with Grandpa. And, you know, you saw them as someone who was so intelligent and so worldly, and they were philosophical, but they were grounded. They were very practical people, and they used to have really good advice about how to invest your money and how to invest your time. With this card, which once again says shift your money mindset, I want to revise this and say shift your mindset, because that's what I'm getting here with all of these cards. With the 5 of Swords reversed, you guys are being very critical of yourselves. You're really nitpicking at everything that you do and that you say. You're overthinking it. It's like analysis paralysis. You're overthinking things. And I hear it exactly as I'm saying it. You're overthinking things. Why are you overcomplicating things? Why are you involving decisions or people in things that you don't need to. You've got all the tools at your disposal is what I'm hearing. And even though they want you to be more in touch with your intuition, by that I mean, well, they mean being more in touch with them. When they're giving you advice, they want you to really listen, because they're saying you're not listening. And I'm speaking loud and clear as I've always spoken to you, and you've got your head in the sand and you just, you're confusing yourself is what I'm hearing. And also, amazonite is the blue crystal. This rules the throat chakra. Listen when they're communicating to you. And also, be discerning about who you are getting advice from. They're saying that there's a couple of idiots around you who always like to put their 2 cents in and they're not worth listening to. Wow, grandma, grandpa, really straight to the point. They're just they've got a message and it's loud and clear. See beyond the current situation. Yeah. Use your intuition and use your discernment. Listen to what they're saying and stop being so in your head about things. They're saying that you're too focused on money and that's blocking your abundance. You're worrying a lot about money and you don't need to, because if you could see beyond your current situation, you would see that there's help around you and that there are other avenues and possibilities that you haven't explored. Okay, this is really brutal, but they're saying not to be greedy. I don't know, let me soften that. If you do what you love, you will receive abundance. Where energy goes, money flows. I think Shanetta from Divine Tarot might have said that first. I don't know if she got it from someone else, but I like to give credit where credit is due. You're in a very Virgo-y mindset, which is wanting to see dollars and figures, and you've got your financial budget spreadsheet. And you're like, why am I not making money here? Or I don't know, you're being too meticulous about things. You need to be a bit more easy breezy, go with the flow. You're not going with the flow. You're being very and it's not working for you. That's what grandma and grandpa are saying. And guys, remember, this is a general reading. For some of you, it might be your grandma or your grandpa, or it might be both. For others of you, it's, I just had the thought and it just slipped away. For some of you, it's your adoptive parent or grandparent who's no longer around. Anyway, Gibbous Moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, all it takes is a slight shift of mentality and you will get to where it is that you want to go. Unlimited ideas. Yeah, it's all about perspective, group number 7. You have great ideas and you're following the scent of money. Stop it. There's other ways to make money. Don't go for the idea that's going to make you the most coin, because if that idea is not what you are most passionate about, and you guys have many ideas, you have all of these grand plans and schemes, but you're going for the trend setting idea, or this is really hot right now, everyone's going to go for it, we can make a quick buck, or we can make a lot of money for it. If you have, let's say, 5 options on the table and one of them is again, the most it's going to have the highest return and yield the biggest profit, and you're measuring that against another idea or 2, and the other 2 are the ones that you're super passionate about, and you're I don't know how I'm going to make money from it. I don't know how I'm going to make a living. out of it? You know, will it be enough to support a livelihood? It will. It might take a bit longer than that other idea that you're comparing it against, but if you don't have that same passion for these ideas, then for the big moneymaker idea, forget it. You will get into it. You'll be 1 year or 2 year or 5 years, 2 years or 5 years down the track, and then you'll be like, my heart's not in it. If your heart's not in it, don't go for it. That's what grandma and grandpa are saying. You've got Mars here as an energy. They're saying only take action if you are 110% behind this idea. Because if you've got your greedy goggles on, which is what I just heard, then it's not going to happen for you. I'll read out the card. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. And if you don't believe in God, just use the term universe or spirit. Your mind is one of God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. That's, you know, clear as day, if you ask me. Base chakra, root chakra. This is just complementing everything that I've said here, but you are coming from a fear mindset. The root chakra is the first chakra, and you are coming from this money-making mindset, which is fueled by survival instincts. You know, I need to have X amount of money before I can buy a house, or before I can leave this job, or before I can start a family, or before I can take this action. Untrue, not true. You are acting from a place of fear, fight or flight, and feeling like you don't have enough. It's lacking abundance. You know, before when I said I'm going to revise this for money mindset, I'm not. The card came out and it should be interpreted as such. Change your mindset and it'll change your life. Once you realize that your attitude towards money is what is impeding this ability to make progress and take divinely guided action, that is when all of the cogs will start turning and you'll start seeing things for what they are. Surrender. 12th house, surrender. Surrender to the situation and surrender to the fact that you can't control everything and you can't mitigate every single little step or chink in the chain. You guys are wanting to control everything and it just can't be done. Grandma and grandpa are here to say, let it go and let it flow, because once you do that, the money will flow in. Loosen your grip is what I'm hearing. Now, lastly, your animal totem energy is the hawk. I'm going to read out the handbook guide description, but in a nutshell, see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. See beyond the current situation. They're up here. They're seeing what's going on for you, and they know that you have abundance coming. You just need to shift that mindset. And, you know, in a sense, this is you. You do have cloth covering your face because you need to listen to what's in here and what's coming from up here. You don't have all the answers just sitting here in your mind. You need to allow grandma and grandpa to do their work and to help a little bit. Okay, so the hawk. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly and intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much and suspicious. To bring into balance, perspective shift. You can't make this up, group 7. You just can't. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Otherwise guys, I will see you next time. Take care and enjoy. Hi group 8, for those of you who chose the lemon quartz crystal. Before I start, I just want to say that I was receiving this message before I even started this filming, before I even started filming this video, like a week or two ago when I was semi-awake, semi-still asleep. And yeah, even without knowing the cards in here, I already know who you've lost. And this is the hardest one to film. I know I'm just starting now. This is the last group, and I think that's why this was last. I know what you've been going through, not from personal experience, but only because I've been feeling like the messages come through. So, yeah, this one's gonna be emotional. I can tell you now, I'm already emotional, you're already emotional, I can feel it. Aventurine, create your own luck. That's the first message, that's the crystal message. This is, yeah. Okay. You lost the hardest person that it is to lose, and that is your child. For some of you, this was a miscarriage or a stillborn. For others of you, you know, when you're a parent who loses a child, they're gone too soon. It doesn't matter if they were a baby or 5 or 10 or 20 or 50. This is the absolute hardest thing to go for. And for that, I offer you my condolences and my deepest sympathy. Now, group number 8. For those of you, and I just want to say this is a general reading, so there's different messages for different people. For those of you who were expecting a child, or your child passed and they were very young, you're wondering what kind of a mother you would have been and what it would have been like to see them grow up to a ripe old age. And some of you are wondering if you made the right choices, if there's anything that you could have done differently to change the outcome of what came to pass. The truth is that there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing that you could have done differently. And what was meant to be was meant to be. And you hate hearing that. You hate hearing that everything happens for a reason. And I'm not saying that, and your child is not saying that. And your child, where's my crystal? Your child is here. When I was thinking about doing this reading, I literally could feel that who was going to come through was a child who was gone too soon. And this yellow crystal was what was popping into my mind in conjunction with that message. And lemon quartz, you know, this this is lemon quartz and it rules the solar plexus. And this is all about joy and creativity and fun. And, you know, this child was the absolute joy and light of your life. Yes, some of you didn't get to see your child earthside, some of you did, and it doesn't matter which side of the coin you're on, whether you're the former or the latter. This pregnancy, this child brought you complete and utter joy. And they want you to know that they are still with you. They're still with you. And they want you to know sorry. They want you to know that it's okay to laugh again. It is okay to smile. It's okay to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your life, to enjoy the relationships that you have with other people, with other children. It's okay to still feel pain, but you know, they do want you to experience joy again. Four of Wands energy. Celebrate your life. Just because they're not here, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be celebrating your achievements or the things that you do have in your life that you enjoy. I just keep hearing the words embrace joy and embrace love. And with this square card, especially being reversed, resistance, struggle, obstacles. You can't let this grief define you. And you can't resist the change that is coming into your life, which will allow you to move on. And they want you to know that laughing again and smiling and sharing a joke with someone, you don't have to be stuck in this pain and in this grief to honor their memory. They know that you honor their memory. And they know that you love them still so much. And it's okay. For those of you who had a miscarriage or stillborn, who didn't get to know your child, it's okay to feel the depth of feeling that you do feel for them. And for every single person watching this video right now, they love you so much. They really do. Filming this video is not easy. I don't even I can't imagine how you guys are feeling. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. You guys are worried that you're going to lose someone else abruptly, or another child abruptly, or a very close family member. It's not true. It's not going to happen. This is the only abrupt death that you will experience for a very, very long time. All of these cards are Cancer energy. This is new moon in Cancer. This is Cancer. Fourth house, this is Cancer. Neptune speaks about loss, and the Empress talks about fertility. For those of you who lost a child and you've been struggling to fall pregnant again, or you have been scared to try and fall pregnant again because of the pain that you experienced from losing this child, they want you to know that if you decide that you do want to go down that path again, fertility is here for you. Success and celebration here for you. Motherhood or parenthood, fatherhood is available to you if that's what you choose. Some of you have closed the door on that, and that's okay too. That's perfectly okay. Either way, it's okay. Angels of Abundance card, bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, or sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Obviously, the key word there is to enjoy. Enjoy yourself again. Enjoy life again. Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. It's okay to move on with your life. No one is judging you for being too happy or smiling too much. No one is saying, how can she have, I don't know why I say she, obviously there's men watching this video. No one is saying, how can they who've lost a parent dare to be happy? How can they dare to smile or laugh or ever experience joy again? It's quite the opposite. Group number 8. Adventuring, create your own luck. I'll revise that statement to create your own joy and create your own happiness. You can be graceful in not just grief, but transitioning from grief to happiness. Obviously, you're going to think about your child every day for the rest of your life, but this grief should not stop you from living that life. Moving on. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting. I don't even think I need to say anything else to that card. It's okay to move on with your life. Lastly, I have the animal totem card. This is the swan. Whenever I see this card, for me personally, I know that it's my grandmother getting in touch with me. And for you guys, your child wants you to know that anytime you ever see a swan, black, white, whether that's in real life, whether that's on social media, or, you know, it could just be like an emoji or a symbol of a swan. Every time you see a swan, that is your child saying hello, I love you, and be graceful in grief and be graceful in life. And they're helping you. They are still here with you. I'm just going to read out the handbook description for that particular card before we finish the reading. Okay. Swan. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. To bring into balance, writing and solo time. Well, group 8, I hope that some of these messages today brought you peace and healing. If they did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to Caistrology. Otherwise, group 8, take care of yourselves and I'll see you next time.